We are back, and right now we are going to focus on those medical heroes that are working on the front line to help keep us safe during this tough time during this pandemic. I spoke with Dr. Ian Smith. He's got some good ideas on exactly what we can do to help and support. Let's take a look.
Everywhere we look, we see doctors and healthcare professionals working hard on the front lines, more than ever before. So many of us are in awe of how these professionals still care for patients despite tremendous challenges. Joining us with information on ways that we can show appreciation for all that they do is best-selling author Dr. Ian Smith. Thanks for talking with us, Dr. Smith.
Christine, thanks for having me.
So let's start off talking about our health. What are some of the best preventative measures someone can take at home to stay healthy?
Well, Christine, here we are in cold and flu season during the middle of the pandemic, which we warned about many months ago. So people have to really pay attention to very simple preventive measures they can take at home. Things like making sure that you're sneezing and coughing into tissue. If you don't have tissue, using the inside of your elbow. Making sure you're washing your hands with warm water and soap for 20 seconds to get those germs off. If you don't have water and soap, make sure you use sanitizer. These are great ways to prevent germs from spreading. The other thing is understanding the symptoms of cold and flu. Here we are. People are going to experience these symptoms. We're going to have chest congestion, sore throat, cough, fever, headache. These are things that are symptoms of cold and flu. Now, listen, we cannot cure cold and flu, unfortunately, but you can relieve the symptoms. Going to your local pharmacy or grocery store and buying something over the counter. Mucinex has something called DM 12 hour, which will help control your cough. It'll help relieve your chest congestion, and it will thin and loosen your mucus up to 12 hours. So remember, Christine, no matter what you're taking over the counter, always follow the recommended dosage by the manufacturer. It's on the bottle of the package. And if symptoms persist, particularly during the pandemic, you got to check with your doctor or nurse practitioner to make sure that there are no next steps you should be taking.
Doctors do know best, and Dr. Ian, as a doctor yourself, you know how tough this year has been for healthcare professionals. How do you feel about receiving feedback from your patients, and why is it important for doctors to receive reviews?
Christine, this has been such a tough year for doctors and nurses and other healthcare professionals, as you can imagine. But feedback is important. Feedback lets your doctor know strengths and weaknesses, how they can deliver better care, what are things that they can improve, what are they doing well. Its feedback is also important for other patients. Think about it. When we buy something new, we typically go online, we read reviews first, then we buy it based off the reviews sometimes. So same thing with your doctor. You're looking for a doctor, you want someone to fit your particular needs. Those reviews are important. In the last year, only 16% of people left comments or feedback for their doctors. So we're encouraging everyone to go to healthgrades.com and leave a review for your doctor. It can make a big difference for your doctor and for other patients.
Now, you just mentioned it, but tell us more about the Alley of Doctors campaign and how consumers can review and recommend their own trusted doctors and healthcare professionals.
Yes, the Ally of Doctor campaign is all about letting our frontline heroes know that we love you, we support you, we need you, and we stand behind you. We're appreciative. And so it's a simple thing. If people go to healthgrades.com, for every first review, Mucinex is going to leave or give $20 per review, up to $20,000 to the end of 2020 to the United Negro College Fund to really help foster and empower and develop our next wave of frontline heroes, which we need. One thing we learned during this pandemic is that we need more healthcare workers to be able to withstand these kinds of situations. And so we want to foster that next generation to come back and help protect and keep us well.
And how is the campaign helping to support the next generation of frontline heroes?
Yeah, younger people need to know that not only is there a need for them, but we're also going to support you. We're also going to give you the tools that you need to be able to basically take over the reins from other healthcare professionals. So it's all about paying it forward, not just talking about it, but basically putting your money where your mouth is. So if everyone, when they go to their doctor, could leave a review on healthgrades.com, that can go a long way.
And is there anywhere else we can go for more information?
Yes, if you want to learn more about cold and flu symptomatic relief, go to mucinex.com. If you want to leave a review for your doctor, please go to healthgrades.com and please wear your mask. It can save not just your life, but somebody else.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Dr. Ian Smith, for joining us today here on Park City Television, helping us remember how important our doctors are for us at this time.
Thank you for having me. Be safe.